Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Healthy Hustle by New Earth, where we are all pushing harder and harder to take control of our own health and to chart a course to a better, healthier future. So with Earth Day behind us and May right around the corner, I thought today it'd be a good time to have a conversation about the connection between sustainability and mental health. I mean, after all, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't know if you knew that. And while we all know that taking steps to take care of our planet is important on a grand scale, it can be easy to overlook the impact it can have on each of us individually. Not only can living a sustainable life help keep us physically healthy by keeping our air and water clean, but it can also help promote mental health as well. As you know, your mental health is a vital part of your overall health and the quality of life. It also includes your emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and it impacts how you think, feel, and act. It also influences what decisions you make and how you relate to other people in your life. So just like with physical health, your mental health is influenced by a number of different factors, such as the quality of your relationships and the amount of stress you experience at work. One factor that often influences our mental health without us really realizing it is the health of the environment. The environment can have both positive and negative influence on your mental health. For example, being in a healthy natural environment can do wonders for your mental health. A short walk in a local park or a forested area, you'll know exactly what I mean. Hearing birds chirping, breathing in fresh air, nature basically, feeling the sun on your skin can instantly help to melt away stress and improve your mood. To quote Dr. Inger Anderson, the executive director of the UN Environment Program, he said, "The full health benefits of the natural world are too extensive to list." I would bite on that. I agree. Now, with that being said, your environment can also affect your mental health in a negative way, especially if that environment is unhealthy. Take air pollution, for example. You already know that breathing polluted air can be harmful to your physical health, particularly your heart and lungs. However, you may not know that it can also contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. Now, this has become especially noticeable in recent decades as more families with young kids have moved to urban areas where pollution tends to be higher. Research has shown that children who live in these high traffic areas are more likely to have a poor mental health. Another environmental factor that can negatively impact your mental health is urbanization, which is when green spaces are brought down to foster the development of infrastructure like roads and buildings and all the rest. Now, this is common in major cities around the world, and it is taking away many of the natural areas that have so much to offer for your mental health. Not to mention that the expansion of these cities often leads to an increase in the air pollution we were just talking about. And of course, more fossil fuels are burned by factories and vehicles to get around in those cities. Now, there's no need to worry. It is not all doom and gloom. Right? As we already mentioned, healthy environments have a lot to offer when it comes to your mental health. And that's where sustainable living comes into play. Incorporating sustainable practices into your daily life will go a long way when it comes to improving this planet's environmental health as well as your own mental health. If you're not sure how to start living a more sustainable lifestyle, I've got 3 tips to help get you started. Number 1, be mindful. Stop for a second and take a look around. Pay attention to how your environment makes you feel. Does the lack of trees or green spaces have you feeling down? Maybe the smog or the poor waste management, does that have you on edge? Well, whatever the case, Acknowledge those feelings and then take steps to see how you can help. Start by picking up trash around your neighborhood, or setting up your own little garden, or making the decision to walk and maybe use public transportation whenever possible. Those changes, although they seem small, they're not. And over the course of the year, they add up and have a big impact on you and on the environment. Another thing to do is spread awareness. Because the health of our planet affects all of us, protecting it isn't the job of the government or the environmental organizations. A single person can spark meaningful change. So find ways that you can spread awareness about the importance of living in a healthy environment. And work with your neighbors to find ways your community can work together to reduce waste by recycling or reusing products. And rally the youth at a local school to get involved by planting trees. That'll help provide us with cleaner air. These are all great ways to make a difference for your mental health and the health of the planet. And finally, include your family. Whatever moves you make to live a more sustainable lifestyle should include the rest of your family as well. After all, making changes to your daily routine is always easier and more fun when you have the support of those in your family. This is especially important if you have children. It'll give them a chance to connect with nature, and they'll grow up knowing how important our environment is, and they will feel empowered to do everything they can to help make this world a healthier place. And as an extra bonus, their involvement can benefit their overall mental health as well. Every small move that we make towards a better environment is a step towards a better mental health for all of us. And that's why we consider sustainable living as a part of the hashtag New Earth Life. So go ahead, join us in finding new ways you and your family can make a difference together. Mother Earth and your brain will thank you. And that's it for the Healthy Hustle today, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you again on the next one. Bye-bye.